Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode in Riverbend Springs. So it's another day and I want to go to the store and have a chat with our store manager because I would like to start cutting down the trees that are on the other side of the country. Again, county. Okay. Why is everybody standing there? And yeah, I am thinking of leasing quite a bunch of big equipment to make the job a little bit easier. I'm gonna park right here out of the way. I'm gonna have a word with the store manager and see what we can get. Before I start that, I have to repay another 5,000, and we're gonna have only. Please use other door. Yeah, of course. We're gonna have only 10,000 left to repay on the loan, and then we're gonna be clear. So, yeah, I'm gonna sort out the loan installment like this, and let's go into the shop. So the first thing I need to get is the transporter for the logs if I want to do them in one piece at least. So this one can carry 2 times 2.5 meter, so 2.5 here and 2.5 here, or one log of 5 meter length. Now if you remember, these trees are approximately 10 meters high, so I would have to get this is basically 9 meters, so if it's just a little over, I think it's not too problematic. Or this one is actually 1 times, this one should fit the trees perfectly. Mud flaps, I don't really need them because we're not gonna go on the highway, so the speeds are not gonna be very high. So it's 78,000. If I want to lease this, I would pay around 4,000 for this. So this is the first thing, and remember, 4,000 for this. Now then I need a beefy tractor of some sort to pull the logs up the hill. So we have an option of John Deere. This one has 190 horsepower. This is one possible solution. We could go with Deutz-Fahr Agro Star. This one has 230 horsepower, which is of course better than 190. That's like a fifth more power in this tractor. And the rest are not as powerful. The Fendt is, but the price is almost double. So yeah, I could use one of the ginormous tractors, but yeah, again, it's gonna cost too much money. So if I take Deutz-Fahr Agro Star, I will have 4,500. So we are at around 8,500 in leasing. Now then I need something to load the trees with, and I was thinking of leasing a telehandler, one of the telehandlers. The price is quite, well, they are quite closely priced. 139,000 is the least expensive one, and 150 is the most expensive one. So that's 11 grand difference. That's not as much in a price like this. The question is, this modeller, this one is good because I can put a rear weight on. If you remember, I had quite a lot of trouble with the weight of the trees, and if I can put a weight to counteract that weight of the trees, this might be perfect. So the modeller is a good choice, but yeah, all the others don't really have the option to put the weight at the back. All they have are, trailer hitches. This one has an engine right at the back, so this might also work. but I'm still leaning towards the metal. Okay. If I want to lease this one, it's 7,500 plus 8,500. That's 16,000. And the weight I can use the one I am using for the John Deere at the moment. And the only thing I need then is the log fork, which shouldn't be much. Yeah, $168. $168. So 16,000 for the tree loading, and then I have a problem, because if I would be able to take all the trees at the same time and bring them up to the farm or to my sawmill. Yeah, it's over there. You can see the watchtower. Perfect. If I would be able to move everything at the same time, so all the trees in one day up there, it might be viable to pay 16,000 for all that transport. But if it would take me more than one day, I would have to pay another daily leasing cost, and that would probably be around half of the initial leasing cost, so another 8,000 per day. Which seems a lot. It seems a lot. So I'm not sure if this is the right thing to do, because if, you know, I can't put everything in the sawmill. I have around 32,000 liter capacity at the sawmill right now. Which means that if I bring, that would be, you know, one trailer previously was around 10,000 liters. So if I bring the whole big trailer, it could possibly be over 30,000 liters. So I would fill up the sawmill completely, and then I have to wait until the sawmill processes that wood before I can put any more in. The other option is that I take the trees when I bring them on the sawmill place at my place, that I unload the logs and leave them in a pile and just load them when I have the capacity in the sawmill. That's another thing. But then I would have to, you know, use the telehandler to load the trees, use the tractor and trailer to bring the trees over to the top, then take a cab somehow down here and bring the telehandler up the hill, unload it, and then do the whole process again to load another bunch of trees. So the idea is good, but right now I can't really afford it. If I would be able to straight out buy all the equipment, that dude must really enjoy the car. Cool. Look at him looking at it. Okay, enough creeping around. Yeah, so if I would be the owner of the equipment, this would be much different. You know, I could simply use it once per day or once every 2 days, and it would be all fine and dandy. But since I have to pay daily leasing cost, this really doesn't feel like the optimal solution. So I guess I'm gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way. Same way I've done it until now. So use the tractor, use the trailer. I'm still leasing the trailer, mind you, but the price is not as high because it doesn't have a log grab or crane mounted on. Which might be, you know, another idea, but I have measured the trailer and it wouldn't handle the capacity of the trees, so I can't really do that. I would need to get a bigger trailer of some sort. But on the other hand, again, The trees that I need to clear out now are basically in flat ground, in open ground, so I shouldn't have any problems loading, because I wasted a lot of time dragging the trees from the riverbank and over the river, you know. That really gave me something to work about. But yeah, it's there's not enough usable equipment for a fair price at the moment. I can't afford it. I might ask the Noah at the sawmill if he's willing to lend me the truck, you know, to bring the logs up the hill. That might be an idea, but I still think that I would have to cut up the trees into smaller chunks. Because, you know, the whole idea of this, of me searching for a way to bring more logs on is to shorten the travel time. Yeah, as you can see, we are at 18,000 liter capacity of wood, which gives us 32,000 that we can put in. And this is at 700, so only 300 more, and we have another pallet. Then we only need 2 more, and I believe that the house is gonna be done by then. Yeah. Okay, let me sit here for a bit and think about it. What do I do? Do I do it the old-fashioned way, or do I jump in and lease a bunch of equipment? I have decided. I have already changed my clothes, and I'm gonna do it the old-fashioned way, the way I was doing it until now. So yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I can also only make 3 loads today, because then after that the sawmill is gonna be full. And again, as I said before, I don't really want to take the logs off of the trailer and put them in a pile if I can simply dump them into the sawmill. So yeah, let me make my way to the trees and then we'll continue. Here I am at the place of work. I have to somehow make my way back here, position the trailer so I'll be able to load it easily. Again, you have to remember, I can only take 3 trees at a time. Now, where does this start? It actually starts over there at the barn. So there's 1 tree. There's the second. Are there any more over here? It doesn't look like there are any more over here. Let me just... Oh. Ooh, that's steep. That's steep. Oh man, whew. The knees don't like it. Okay, and that's the second one. So, 1, 2, and 3 over there. Okay. Whew. Man, I'm out of shape. Gonna hit the gym sometimes. But when? I have no time. So, let me have a quick look inside this barn. Everything's okay. I believe I'm allowed to do this. Oh, look at that. Huh. This pipe actually reminds me of something I have seen at a museum. There are like cylinders like this without the upper part. How cool. I might even be able to buy this off, or maybe, you know, talk to someone, the owner, find the owners of this place. That would be interesting. Man, you have to be careful. There's like unprotected hole right there. Okay. I finally caught my breath. Now let's start. So 1, 2, and 3 behind the barn. This one is quite easy to get to. But how I'm going to take this one out? Because if you remember, I didn't bring the winch. And I really don't want to drag the winch over here if I can help it. Okay, let's leave this one for the last. Let me get the tractor over here. Go on that side, yeah. You know, preparation is the big part of successful business. Because if you come unprepared or you do some stupid moves, you might create more problems than solutions for yourself. And I have extended the trailer. This trailer has the option to extend the back part out. Right, this looks like a nice open place to put the trailer on. Yeah, maybe I can even orient it like this. Now to move the weight to the rear hitch. I'm gonna be leaving the weight here for the duration of this job because I don't want to add any more weight to the tractor pulling the logs up the hill to the sawmill any more than I absolutely have to. Right. Let's start with this one. This one seems to be the easiest, so I want to take it down that way. Like a glove. Okay, let's see. Got it at around 4.5 meters. And let's do the same for the other 2 trees. Okay, how I wanna this tree down. It's in quite an awkward position. If I take it like this, might be the best way. Yeah. Let's. It is going to be a bit awkward to load, but what's a man to do? Right. Got it. Like this. I have to jump away. I'm on the wrong side. I should be on the upper side of the log. You know, if it falls down or starts rolling, you never want to be in the way of the tree. You always have to be careful that you're clear. Okay, what if I try and take it down this way? This seems like just flat enough. Do you remember not a few minutes ago when I was talking about how this job is going to be easier because I don't have to pull trees along the river? Yeah. Good. So none of the trees started rolling. This is good. Now I'm gonna load them in time lapse, because otherwise this episode is gonna be way too long. So let's do this. Right, now time for straps. 3 trees down, and this is going to be my day for today, probably. I'm gonna go up and down the hill to make sure that we get 3 load of trees up, and then we're gonna have to stop. And I hope I'm gonna have another pallet of furniture ready by then, so I can put it into my house construction. Yeah, these last few construction bits are are taking a while, but it doesn't matter. We're creeping towards the end. Making my way up the hill, walking fast, driving fast. Yeah, I don't know why, but I'm just, you know, happy. It's my state of being right now, and I am happy that I'm happy. Anyway, first load straight into the sawmill. I'm gonna have to sort out this bump right here sometime in the future, but otherwise, yeah, everything seems to be going to plan. I haven't gotten any calls from the museum today, so they must still be going through the materials I provided previously. Maybe I'm gonna be able to give them something new to work with at the end of today, because it's already 12:30 and I am currently only 1 load in, and I am planning to bring 2 loads. So of course I'm gonna do the rest of this in a time lapse, because otherwise, yeah, I'm never gonna be able to do an episode under 1 hour. And I don't know if you know, but the quality I'm recording at actually, well, I think I recorded a 50-minute episode of something a few days ago, and it was like 18 gigabytes. And of course, I don't really have unlimited space and stuff like that, so I have to be mindful of what I record and what I don't. So you might see some gaps here and there, but believe me, I'll leave everything that's important for the story in. So you're not missing anything that is not to be missed. Making my way back to the sawmill with the third and final load for today. And I've been thinking, I did get a comment from Eddie, I think 2 episodes ago, about that it would be a great opportunity to get the toy ground or playground maker to purchase that establishment and provide the planks and long planks that we are producing to that place. It supposedly has a great return on investments, ROI. So I haven't checked that option yet. I'm not sure if I can even purchase that, you know. I have to go visit them and see if they are actually on the market for a new owner. And yeah, if that is a possibility, I just might take it up, because I am producing a lot of products that I don't really have anywhere to put them to yet. But I do expect that I'm gonna have to provide plenty more to the museum, you know, because if this house took as much materials as I had to provide, then the sawmill is not the sawmill, the museum is gonna take plenty more. Yeah, so I might take a trip there and see what's up with that. And we... Whoop. I forgot I have a Bunch of logs here. Yeah, so I might take a trip there when I'm returning home today. Take it down on the ground, engine off. Okay. Come on. Yeah. Didn't leave enough space for me here. Come on. Good. So we are gonna be at around 47,000. Yeah, perfect. So we are almost full. I'm gonna change my clothes and I will take the trip down with the truck, and this will conclude today's episode. I still didn't get the furniture, so yeah, I suppose it's gonna be tomorrow. Right. I think this council job is going a lot smoother than the first one had, because if you remember, when I first started taking down the ravaged trees, I was at the house I'm renting as Airbnb right now. And that was that was interesting. It was in the middle of the road. I was taking logs across the road. The tractor wasn't able to handle the weight of the trees, so yeah, I had a bunch of problems. But yeah, it's going like butter. Very smooth. Wow, what a nice big field. Yeah. Someday I might even buy some farming equipment, not just logging. But as for now, I'm not thinking of that. So the playground maker is not too far away from me. It's actually in here. Yeah, right. I wanted to take this route previously, and I couldn't fit through, so kind of forgot about that. Have to use this way. Good. I'm gonna have a chat with someone over here. Is anybody actually present? Does it look like? Oh, yeah. Let me say hello to someone over here. This is probably the front door. Okay, well, this was a very long discussion with the owners here. They are actually elders and they are thinking of retiring, which is perfect, I suppose, if I want to purchase this establishment. But the price they are asking for is around 200,000 for the whole thing. Not the area, of course. They're still gonna live in the house, so they're gonna be the landowners, and I can purchase basically this shed with the playground maker. Yeah. Anyway, I would get this building with all the tools inside, so everything I need to start production. Of course, I'm not gonna be the one producing this. I'm gonna hire some people to do the work, because I am a woodworker, but I have so many other things to do that I really can't. But this fits my description, you know, my expertise. So I think I'm gonna be able to guide the employees in a good way, you know, so we're gonna all be happy with it, about it, and stuff like that. So yeah, it's gonna be perfect. and the carpentry can produce furniture, this one can make playgrounds. So around 200,000. I'm quite short of that number, but as you've seen before, I can make it happen. You know, I did pay 150,000 for my sawmill that I'm using at the moment. Yeah, and I can see the watchtower over here from over here. Which means that I could use strong binoculars or telescope to check on my employees over here. Haha, not creepy at all. Nah, I'm just messing around. Of course, I won't do that. I am plenty aware that you have to leave your employees to do the work as they see they can do it and help them in any way they need. And this is how you get happy employees that stay. Of course, you have to pay them appropriately. And the most important thing is that they feel valued. They're not just another number in the system. Okay, enough of me rambling. So, thank you, Eddie, for the comment that actually moved me to go speak with the owners over here. I'm not sure if I'm gonna take up on their offer, but I might. I really might. Thank you all for watching. I wish everything good for you, and goodbye. See you next time.